Hi there. Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're here with the series that we've been running for the entire month of September, which is my 30 favorite rock artists who have passed away. Today is day number 13, and we're going with the master himself, James Marshall Hendrix, otherwise known as Jimi Hendrix, of the Jimi Hendrix Experience and beyond. So Jimi Hendrix was a kind of an iconic figure who came out all of a sudden to many people, just exploded on the music scene in England in the mid 1970s. The mid 1960s. I'm a decade ahead of myself here. So he was basically, Hendrix brought his style of guitar playing, which was very unique. Nobody was doing what he was doing initially. Nobody was getting the feedback and the distortion out of the guitar that he was getting. Nobody played the guitar like that. And many consider him to be the greatest guitar player of all time. Now, that's been challenged a lot over the last half a dozen years as people take Jimi Hendrix music style out of context of its time period, which they do with other bands as well, not just with Hendrix. But you got to remember, this guy was the first to do what he was doing without the kind of technological gadgetry that so many people have the advantage of today. He had, not only though was he just an amazing guitar player, he had a very distinctive voice. I love the sound of his vocals. I think he's great. And he put out a ton of really classic rock songs. This album proliferated with them. Just going to mention a few of them here. Need my glasses in order to see them, though. So you got Purple Haze, Manic Depression, Hey Joe. You've got Wind Cries Mary, Fire, Foxy Lady, Are You Experienced? All these tracks, Red House, all these tracks are on this album. It's almost the greatest hits by itself. And that very psychedelic look to the album. I found him to be more of a bluesy artist, a rhythm and bluesy, almost a hard rock type guy. When hard rock wasn't even something that people knew about, he was doing that kind of stuff. Very innovative, very creative, and a absolute flashy kind of stage presence. When I say flashy, I mean doing stuff up there that nobody would do, burning his guitar, making love to his guitar, playing his guitar behind his head. Nobody was doing that. He was just an absolute showman with this band, which I think is a great band, a great three-piece band. So my pick for today, actually before we get into that part, I just want to say he was born on November the 27th, 1942, and he died September the 18th, 1970, at the ripe old age of only 27. Way too young to be passing along. I often wonder what it would have been like through the 70s and 80s with Jimi Hendrix still playing and still doing stuff, but we'll never know because he's passed away. But I wanted to give due diligence to him today. Today's pick, Jimi Hendrix. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want, you can put anything, any comments you want to make about Jimi Hendrix in the comment section below, or the bands he played with, or his music, or anything that's related to that. You can do that, or you can just pick your own person for today. That would be okay as well. So I hope you can have a good day, good evening, and goodbye here from the Prog Monster.